There's good evidence that fructose is a mitochondrial toxin, and mitochondria are those little organisms engulfed by bacteria that produce energy for us. So, the last thing we want to do is poison our mitochondria with fructose. One of the reasons we are getting sicker and sicker in this country and fatter is our year-round availability of fruit and our year-round availability of fructose in the form of high fructose corn syrup in almost all our food products. So, one of my favorite sayings is to give fruit the boot. Remember, great apes only gain weight during fruit season, and you do too. That's because winter was coming. Now we have 365 days of endless summer. So, I can eat fat and still lose weight? It would be best if you were eating fat at every meal. More specifically, it would be best if you were eating olive oil, MCT oil or avocado oil at every meal. No, eating fat won't make you fat. In fact, there's evidence that healthy fats found in olive oil could support weight loss, so go ahead, drizzle that oil onto your salad, and eat that avocado. We know what you know from The Biggest Loser that intense exercise does not result in long-term weight loss. Unfortunately, you know it's interesting not to veer off, but tracking people who had successful long-term weight loss concluded was that you do not need to exercise to lose weight, which has been proven by hibernating bears. If you don't eat, you will lose weight, but it was interesting that most people who were successful at long-term weight loss also had an exercise program that they enjoyed. Intense exercise to lose weight versus an exercise program that you like? The key word is enjoyment. The fun is not just for sustainability. You are fighting yourself and forcing yourself to do something you don't enjoy. I believe physically that impacts your progress. A whole array of other types of physical activity are fulfilling if you find joy in it. It will release endorphins and positive hormones. So, it's not only sustainable, but it brings you joy in your life. It also reduces your cortisol stress levels. It's not so much the impact of less calorie in calorie out equation but more from a holistic, broader sense of what it brings to your life. So, you have been down these roads for weight loss before? Be patient. If you think of it as this one big thing you must do all at once, it feels hard. If you have these little, tiny micro goals, it's not so bad because the setback is just a minor setback, not the end of the world. You get to check many little things off your to-do list rather than one big thing you feel will never happen. The other exciting thing is that there are these almost psychological stop points. 200 pounds could be a possible barrier. So, you get down to 198 and suddenly up at 204, and you go what the heck, you know? Your next barrier could be 180, and the same thing it's like, you know. So why do I have to do it? So, make your goals small and achievable. These are places to pause and say, okay, let's not sweat it. The most significant things are what I did for myself today. You know what? It's okay, you've come this far. The important thing you and I both know is don't sweat it. Be patient. It's hard, and as you know, weight off fast will never last. Weight off slow, you're good to go. Credit Dr. Gundry.